help to win this battle. Let's go.
Come on, Sedona. Back to work.
Look, hurry, okay? People are dying. See you down there.
All I ever wanted, all I ever needed is here in my house. Words are very unnecessary, they can only do harm. All I wanted, all I ever needed is here in my house. Words are very unnecessary, they can only do harm.
All right, namaste and like catch my family, and what's up? What's popping? What's going on across Earth? I was gonna go live yesterday, guys. I know Friday or Saturdays. I'm a little late. Apologize. I've been working diligently. You saw that at the very end of that little trailer. We've got a huge update coming. I'm gonna talk about all these Ascension symptoms and some of the things that we're going through as a collective. But I did want to say, first and foremost, there is kind of like a timing thing. We are having a huge conference called the Bridge Expo, Dallas's first esoteric and spiritual conference, October 17th through the 19th, I believe in Frisco, Texas, but it's called the Bridge Expo, Dallas. And in the description right now, there's all your pre-sale tickets at teamlightstore.com, like /events. Just go to teamlightstore.com, click on events. There's all the pre-sale for you guys, but also it's really important is in the description of this video. I got all the rooms half off for you guys. So there's a link there, and we only have so many rooms that they're like 50% off. So if you guys are thinking about October, like we talked about in last week's video, it's on and cracking, you guys. I have like 10 other speakers. I was trying to edit all the photos. Today we have, I believe, he was Robert Phoenix. He's a very awesome dude. Besties with David Palmer, the Leo King. And his home base is out there in Texas. He's going to be with us. And I don't want to say anything else. There's 5 other speakers along with the Mitchell Hedges Skull. Mr. Human is going to be there as well. And he's going to be doing like the Mitchell Hedges Skull, one of the 12 main crystal skulls on Earth, is going to be there. There's a huge networking thing going on. And I'm going to invite a lot of the people. They may have tables as well. For the Cities of Light projects and for a lot of stuff that's going on. Me personally, I was kind of thrown in this position. The universe is awesome. I've made some very great, beautiful friends as of late, and we're going to be operating at a much faster speed. Right now, there's a lot of changes going on financially and energetically on the planet. Some of us are in, like, imagine, this is how I feel right now for all of us. I feel like I'm in a raft with like an oar, and it's like class 5 rapids. I could be in the Colorado or the Ganges. I'm just going, okay, let's crush. Let's just move it. Something is pushing us consciously and energetically to get together quickly. It's also wanting some of the elders, you guys out there, with your spiritual, your energy, and your projects. Well, let's go ahead and mix you guys with people that actually have the resources necessary for you guys to do what you need to do. How does that sound? And if you guys don't know, Texas is launching their own Wall Street or whatever, their own stock exchange next year in Dallas. So there's a lot of people that are waking up right now in mass consciousness that want to do great deeds, want to help humanity, and want to do that with the highest intent. And I believe our job as facilitators to put the right people together so that they can make this world a better place. So I'm telling you guys, this event is going to be huge. It's happening really quickly. I haven't even put anything really on the thing, I'm just like, yo, it's called the Bridge Expo. It's bridging the higher dimensions to the physical. That's the thing. Like, what is it? For all you guys that maybe have gotten, turned off by Contact in the Desert, all the esoteric and spiritual people and speakers, they no longer are having a Contact in the Desert. The Bridge Expo was built for you. Okay. What else? There's a lot of things. There's going to be lots of events. There's going to be a lot of activities for you guys. And this is going to be a curated thing to really kind of facilitate what you guys want. We're also going to have a huge dance party Saturday night. So I'll give you a little rundown what it is. Friday, you guys check in. Let me see if I have images of the hotel, which by the way is next level because one of the most gracious, awesome people I know, Dr. Sandra, she has access to some pretty cool stuff, and we got the best deal and the best location. Wait, do you guys see the location? Okay, how do I add this? Present. Let's do... Sure. Oh, no, let's go to your computer. Let me see here. Upload a file. Let's see what we got. Let me go here. Let me just show you where it's at. Oh, what the heck? I got to change. Okay, well, I can't select those because I have to convert them. Okay, it's at the Hyatt Regency. It's a brand new hotel. It's 3 years old. I will put all that stuff together in the trailer so you guys can see. But the whole thing is you guys check in on the 17th. There's a meet and greet. There's like a soiree in the hotel. It's very nice. On Friday night. So it's like a mixer Friday night. And then on Saturday, we have a conference all day. And then we have a break at 7 o'clock. And you guys break for dinner and to go get changed for the party, the Galactic Ball, which will start around 9 o'clock. Mr. David Palma, Leo King, will be there crushing. Amongst some other, we might have some other awesome talent there as well. A lot of people are getting the buzz about this thing. So that's on Saturday, and that goes till midnight or later. I have these two rooms till 24 hours a day on both days. Sunday, conferences all day. And some of you guys that want to do more of the VIP stuff, there's going to be group healing sessions with Masadi and obviously sessions with Mitchell Hedges Skull is also going to be there. Again, you guys, I love everyone. I'm one of the participants and guys, producing this show. I don't have complete autonomy, but what I can say is I'm going to always hook up my friends and family. So that's what I can say about that. And I'll do my best for everyone out there. What is coming? Why are we, I don't know if you guys are going through this, okay? Are they prepping us for the solar flash? Okay, I had to say that and get that out of the way. You guys use the hotel link at least to, I don't know if you can pre-reserve or whatever. Those prices don't exist. I think the normal price for that hotel is like $355 a night. I got the tickets half off. It's like $189 based upon our connections. And if you and a friend want to share a room there for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's like, I don't know, $80 a night, $70 a night. It's a 5-star hotel. We're going to be in a very nice, beautiful place. What else? What is this? So these energies that are coming in, I don't know if you guys are getting almost like hot flashes at 3 a.m. My body temperature is skyrocketing for no reason. I mean, I wake up, I'm like, why am I so hot? Past week. So what is this? And there's a lot of downloads and people talking about it. I feel that there is an influx in high frequency photonic energy that's going to slam into the planet and is already doing so. Why are we waking up, or why are we having hot flashes, or our body temperatures are climbing very, very hot in the middle of the night? I would say one of 3 options. One, my body was either fighting off whatever weird shit that they're spraying in the air. Okay, let's say that. But more realistically, what I'm finding is that on a cellular level, our bodies are upticking more energy. And when you have a biological life form like us going from a carbon base to a crystalline base, right? That's the whole 5D thing everyone keeps talking about. There are going to be biological changes that are going to take place in your suit. So what I'm feeling is something is happening because it's consistent. Every night at 3 a.m, I'm tearing my sheets off. Mind you, it's not that hot in my house. I have the air conditioning on all day, all night. But I'm like, why am I so hot? I mean, I could literally felt like I woke up one night, I felt like I cooked an egg on my hand. I was like, I'm radiating energy. So I think some of us that are going through this stuff, you guys may be feeling like these hot flashes and you're like, yo, what is this? I'm like, hey, that might be source pulse wave energies cascading across the physical plane of existence, and our molecules speeding up, accelerating in speed. And we may be feeling that as our mitochondria kind of keep crashing into one another as body heat. So, okay. What else is going on? You guys, I'm seeing a lot of you guys graduating Ascension school. Not seeing many of you guys actually still in it. Some of you guys are, but I'm seeing a lot of you guys graduating, and it's almost like you guys are going for new jobs in the fourth dimension. Congratulations for all you guys. I feel like I'm sitting there watching my friends and family join Starfleet or something. I feel like I'm watching the new Star Trek that came out, with Chris Penn, or I forget his name, but like the first one where he like rolls up on a motorcycle and goes to the spaceport. Congratulations for all you guys having those upper dimensional and Starfleet type dreams and experiences. We are currently multiplexing between 4 to 7 realities simultaneously. That's for all beings in their conscious and mainly their subconscious minds. Are you aware of it? That's the main thing. Is it conscious? Okay. So your body and your energy and your soul is picking up speed, oscillating faster, and upticking more of this solar energy that we're receiving, right? So when that happens, it's weird, man. Everything in your body is going to feel like courses of energy are running through your body at different times during the day. All I can say is please ground. Please go sit, in the park, put your feet down on the ground, maybe go run on the beach, maybe get in the water, hug a tree. Here's the deal. If you don't ground that static discharge or the lower frequencies leaving your body, it's going to cause your mind, because your mind is going to go into like almost like a high level of anxiety or panic or speeding thoughts, right? It's going to make really fast thoughts. You have to remember mind, body, spirit. If your mind is being cranked up to an 11, you need to take your body's relaxation, your grounding, right? And your spiritual and belief system and mantras and, whatever that is for you, you need to counteract the mind racing, okay? Now, there's also a lot of electromagnetic disturbances that are taking place. There's also a lot of weird shenanigans in the different timelines as they're clashing into one another. Now, what does this feel like? You're going to feel like you're bumping into your shadow self in dream time, and then you're going to wake up in the morning in meditation and go, yo, I don't know how many times I have to watch this shitty corporate commercial on repeat. I don't want anything from the fourth dimension. Like eventually each and every one of you angelics is going to get it. There's something about this place where some of us who are actually, chose the light for real, not just, false light and all this wonka tonka, but they're actually about it. God's going to make it easier for you to stay in that frequency, but he or she, right, is going to simplify your life, going to remove things in your life that no longer serve, and going to purge events, experiences, and realities from your consciousness because you're being, upgraded to be able to process it 3 times, 4 times, 10 times the speed, right? So the issue is that us as manifestors is very important for those crystals out there and those indigos out there to choose the polarity and the type of reality you wish to live in. Okay? So some of us are being forced into these leadership roles. By the way, hi, I guess I'm one of them too. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to be real. Like, it's like, and I'm sitting there in the garage and I'm like making all these new coils and all these new designs. And I'm like, where is this energy coming from? I feel like I'm on a boat in a storm and I'm on the deck of the boat and everyone is, not everyone, but you guys are on the deck with me, but the whole planet's like sleeping inside the boat and we're up on the top, on the deck, holding on to the post going, okay, well, I see where we're going. Huge storms, just like hurricane, and I'm holding on and I'm like, all right, we're going this way. Hey, you guys, guys, where are you at, man? Hey, you get the leaders of the planet hiding underneath the dam, inside the interior of the boat. So for us that are really growing and expanding, get used to it. No ego, rego, schmod, rego. Our divine selves got the wheel. You're going to be utilized by our creator, whatever the highest intent, highest version of yourself is. Just imagine that version of yourself is going to start directing actions and course corrections in your life, and you're not going to realize why you made that course correction until post. And don't ask me how I know this, because I'm living it, but I'm telling you, trust. There's something about it where I'm going through all this stuff and meeting all these rad new people and all these new things. And I'm like, I'm having dreams of all these new people in the audience and new speakers and my friends and family. And you guys are all up leveling with me. And I'm looking left and looking right. I'm like, oh shit, it is really us and all of you guys. It's like I have some homies that, like, when I met them, were like like me in the beginning. It was like flip flops, a board shorts, and like a torn up, wife beater, or tank top, just $5 foot long, and I'm winning. You know what I mean? Just a Subway sandwich, and I'm a happy camper, right? And then watching all of us go from that level to like business suits, and like going, I'll take care of Arkansas, I'll take Houston, I'll take Flagstaff, I'll take Northern California, I'll take North Carolina. And I'm looking to my left and my right, and it's us, dude. And it's weird. I'm getting to have this like out of body, out of time sequencing. I feel like my energy shifted, and I'm not sitting stagnant in this timeline. I'm like hanging out of my body going, I see it this way. Go, 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 go. We're not going to know what this is, right? Until post. You're like, I cannot believe that went down. And you're like, thank God. You know what I mean? By the, some of you guys just make it by the skin of your chinny chin chin chin. Everyone's got friends like this. Like they're sliding into third base. They're like, did I make it? I'm like, yeah, bro, you're 15 years late, but welcome. Come on, get your robes on, ladies and gentlemen. We all got friends like this. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to say that, what is this? We're going to mix with mass consciousness, and the higher divine and divinity of us is going to literally insert itself into the matrix and expand and grow through, like, basically the Phantom Matrix. And in doing so, we're going to free every single diode and node of space in these locations so that everyone has the opportunity to grow and actually even feel our creator's light. So if you become a filament of creator in the flesh, get used to it. Many of you guys already know this. Get used to it. I don't have a choice anymore. 1, I can't lie. 2, I have to have 100,000% integrity. 3, I have to want more stuff for my family than I want for myself. True. 4, I'd rather be at peace surfing with sea turtles. I don't even know what all this stuff is I have to interact with, but if our creator says, yo, I need you to go over there, take care of this, and wake up that entire part of the United States, I need you to wake up the core of the United States. It's time for the wakey, wakey, shaky, shaky. I'm like, well, can I bring all my friends and family? That's my whole thing. Because here's the deal. I'm one element on this round table. The rest of you guys out there are the missing pieces. So on a high level, I know this is like, I don't know, maybe this is the version I'm turning into. Maybe it's not this version I've been. Maybe it's my reflection to you guys out there to also step into your true self. Maybe it's time for us to really wake up. Maybe it's time for us to really empower and be empowered with that divine, with that divinity, really, and just let our creator work through us and let go of the wheel, let go of ego, let go of all this weird shadow shit, and step into the light where you guys and us can take so much frequency and light because we are it. And all of these shadow dimensions, beings, and unensouled things are just going to cook like cookie crumbles. If a solar flash hits and there's nothing organic in that suit and there's no light to refract back to this thing during a solar event, well, who do you think is going to get barbecued? Do you really think it's the ensouled beings? I mean, I don't know. I got to be honest. Like, I don't want to say too much, but if you logically break this down, Has anyone even thought what's going to happen to all the NPCs and all of the unensouled beings on the earth, or the weirdos that are just doing weird parasitic shadow magic because they can't exist without our life force? And if that's the case, ladies and gents, bring the sun. Bring on the sun. So there's something going on here. I'm just looking over the top of the fence. I feel like I'm in, what was that one TV show with Tim Allen? Oh. I feel like I feel like I've kicked so hard in this like ether. I got my hands on the top of the fence and I'm looking over it going, okay, I see what they're doing. All right, listen, we all got to get together and head to Texas. And we're going to go ahead and switch timelines again for everyone that's been sleeping and forced to sleep. This COVID thing was a forced sleep. How many people got tranquilized? How many people were artificially affected by literally snake venom, for God's sakes? And we couldn't make that more awkward. That's going to be held up later. But what I'm trying to say is that how hard do these beings pull to slow us down? You may be a light bearer. You may be that brightest light in your bloodline. I'm just reminding you, each and every one of you is going to be asked for greater amounts of responsibility. So if you think you're happy with your 401k sitting in your house and you think you're doing enough, I got to be honest with you, God's going to come knocking on your door and going, okay, great. You graduated 3D. Do you want a gold star? Are you ready to actually do the purpose of why you incarnated on this planet? Yes or no? Raise your hand. All of us are going to be like, yes, on it. So that's what this is. I mean, there's something going on here where I'm like, yes, sir. Let's go ahead and knock it out. Is that where you want that? Let's do that. Who do you want me to interact with? Whose DNA would you like me to activate, Father? How many aspects of the codons in their dormant DNA can I activate without speeding the processor up too fast, their chemical computer, where they actually stay balanced, sane, and grounded? I can't just flip all the, I can't take 1,000 sleeping CEOs and just hit the nitrous on them. How do you recommend I do that? How do you recommend you explain to a planet with this fake history, this fake pharmaceutical financial belief system bullshit? How do I maximize the amount of frequency my brothers and sisters can take while still staying in their hearts and being balanced? That's the mastery. And everyone's different. Everyone has a different lens and perspective in this reality. Everyone has their own. We could all be staring at the exact same thing and all have 100 different perspectives on what we're viewing. So in that way, just think about it. You know what I mean? Let's go. It's time to cook. And listen, Jeremy, I'm with you, bro. Hey, listen, I love you. Dude, they said they're like green light, go. Hey, what's up with the financial system? What's going on Monday? I don't know if you guys are listening to all this, the news and stuff that's been coming out. Something's about to go down. Are you ready? Really ready? Are you ready? Or is it like a fantasy on a Tuesday? Are you ready? So that's what and like I said, I'm just your brother, and I'm telling you, they're pushing me hard, bro. I don't have to do conferences. I don't have to do expos. I'm very good. Thank you very much. Rise of the Guardians was fantastic. It was the best conference in Sedona in the last decade. The people that worked there said, never in the history of me working here has anyone did what you guys did in Sedona. Okay? I'm just saying, rented out the gymnasium and just went ham on the whole camp. He goes, no one's ever done that. I've been here 10 years. No one's even come close. So what are we going to do in Dallas? There's something I want you guys to open in your minds. And I'm going like this. I feel like we're like, I feel like I'm sitting down here. I'm like, launch. Come on, baby. Like, launch. And I'm just like, there's something in each and every one of you. It's like there's some sort of an energy signature. There's some sort of trigger event where we're so used to negative trigger events on this planet. It's absolutely crazy. This whole planet only shifts with like planetary lockdown, like illnesses you can't cure. Where's the positive triggers? Has anyone even said the word positive trigger? Ask yourself this. Give me a thumbs up if you ever heard someone ever on this planet say a positive trigger. Why does it always have to be a negative connotation? Positive trigger. So I'm just trying to say, that's something we want. I want to be a positive trigger to activate my friends. Everything is based on fear down here. Exactly, bro. Yeah, look, what's a positive trigger? See, that's what I'm saying, dude. Never heard someone say positive trigger. Become the positive trigger, right? For your friends and family. Ready to rock it. I love you guys. Yeah, so many fear-based triggers. Where's the positive ones? I thought we're sovereign. Once you reclaim your powers, you call all that energy back to you. Let's go. It's flip it mode. So I just wanted to say, that's what I wanted to share with you guys, and we'll talk about it. But I'm just telling you, they're activating us, if we like it or not. Our DNA is being upgraded, if you like it or not. Regardless of your belief system, your biological body is going to be upgraded. If you can handle it, that's going to be up to your belief system and your daily routine of consistency. I can tell you, you're going to have a very hard time doing it with pharmaceuticals running through your bloodstream. You got to be real. Good luck with that. I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, now listen, I am not a doctor, and this is my personal opinion. I'm just trying to say, hey, some more homeopathic ways in how to heal yourself, some more self-preservation, healing modalities, exercise, good sleep, meditation, things of that nature is what I recommend. Less of the pop a pill, because I don't want to deal with the rest of that shit. Look, we've all made it through our 20s. Many of us are lucky to be here. All my fellow 80s and 90s kids, we're lucky to be alive. Okay? So knowing that now, we don't need anything artificial in our lives. Now, listen, you could be a 60s kid, a 70s kid, an 80s kid. I'm not trying to put a demographic on this. What I'm trying to say is that 50s, okay? At some point, you have the unconscious vessel needs to become conscious, become sentient. At some point, your consciousness needs to become sentient and self-aware. They want to call self-aware some big deal with AI. Well, what happens when 6, 7, 8 billion beings become self-aware on a planet or on a plane? Well, what I can tell you is that, and you're seeing it right now as it smashes into mass consciousness, we have a lot of questions. I got a lot of questions, and I got a lot of questions about the leadership. I got a lot of questions about the bloodlines. I got a lot of questions why some of these beings actually think they deserve to lead a planet. Why? Because you have Nephilim blood in your DNA. Do you know how many badass Syrians existed and can smash toe-to-toe with anyone from the Anak Empire who created Nephilim? Do you realize that whatever the baby story they told you down here is, there's an equal and opposite action? You don't think a full-blown Lyran can bang with a Draconian? I can tell you first and foremost, absolutely. You know what I mean? Absolutely. You've never seen a lateral acceleration up at a 45-degree angle faster than a Lyran. We'll go from here to up 40 feet in the air on a 45-degree lateral as fast as you can blink. They don't have the suit compressions. I don't even have the words to explain how the universe really operates. What I could say in this cool little container is there's an equal and opposite reaction to everything. And when no matter what planet you go to, if you keep taking and taking and taking and taking, and you don't give anything, you're going to disrupt something and wake something up that may have been dormant and sleeping, right? It's like waking up Godzilla. These beings woke something up doing naughty things. And I'm telling you, and I've told you for 15 years, the divinity that we find in our true spirit is here now. It's not coming. It's not from the past. Like, it's here with us right now in the present. And it's listening to every single syllable coming out of my mouth. Every time you exhale, every time you have a thought, every time you express an emotion, it's listening. That is what consciousness is. So I'm just trying to tell you, for all you guys out there that might feel alone, might feel that, I don't know, maybe you're alone in the woods somewhere or on the beach somewhere and there's no one around you. And you think that, no one hears your calls or no one hears your prayers. I'm here to tell you the whole universe, especially right now on this planet, everyone is listening. And everyone wants us to be successful. Okay? So with that, let's get to some cards. All right, let me see if I can do this. Show comments on the stage. All right, comments take the stage. All right, this is a new thing. Let's see if this works. Big conference, dude. Big conference is going down. And yes, Tone, it's a slingshot. It's an absolute slingshot. And that's what's going on. Look at you guys. All right, you guys are blowing it up. All right, Wilson. I don't know if that's funny. Wait, you got Hanks out there just getting ready. You know what I mean? Here for it, bro. All right. You know what I mean? Good old fucking little weirdo Hanks. You know what I mean? Perfect Smooth, the Alchemist. We are here. Yes, absolutely. That's a great question. Do we want to be successful? Here's the thing. Our Creator doesn't know how to be not successful. The only thing I can say on this place is keeping all of us sleeping gods with the little G's, unconscious and sleeping, is that we haven't even begun to remember the type of power, energy, and consciousness which truly flows from us and flows through us. And it is so powerful that these jackasses that hide in these underground cities spend how many trillions of dollars a year to keep the entire population asleep? How many trillions of dollars of this fake Babylonian money magic do these jackasses in these organizations, Zuckerbucker and all these guys and his daddy and the family, hey, Zucker, what's up with your mom and dad? You know what I mean? I got to be real with you. I mean, no one talks about that. There's a lot of questions I have, like, what family do you come from, bro? So there's a lot of these guys. I mean, you want to talk about, I don't want to go into this too much because I'm in some weird frequency right now. Like, I'm in some, like, you want to talk about some shit. I have the Akashics like open in my head. I'm like, you want to talk about this? Or you want to talk about that? My thing is that everyone in their best interest should work together and uplift humanity, become a class 1 civilization once again, go through and transmute all the weird shit that happened in Atlantis and Mu and all that jazz when it fell. And then somebody get the reins on what happened with Tartaria. And then someone go ahead and track the Smithsonian back to being paid for by the Vatican. Someone go ahead and get the paperwork. Someone ahead and go and arrest one of the ladies, the head chick. Go ahead and say, we're going to put you in jail for the rest of your life, or you're going to tell us every single thing you've done over the last 40 years at the Smithsonian. Your choice. I mean, these crimes that, and us, how do you charge someone for hiding the truth from a population and then benefiting from it? Like, what sort of crime? Like, how would you even punish that? I mean, I'm hilarious. I would say 1,000 lives as a sand crab. The funniest thing about this planet, I got to be honest with you, hell is right in front of you. I'll give you another little secret. It's right in front of you. You just can't see it. It's in another dimension right in front of you. And it's funny to think that some of these parasitic beings are going to come back as humans. Who said that? Whoever guaranteed that if you reincarnate, you're coming back as a human? Whoever agreed if you reincarnate, you're coming back to this planet? The Russians already did that test on that guy's DNA or whatever. When that guy passed, they had tracers on him or something, and his soul shot across the planet. I don't know if you guys have seen that Instagram video, but it's very interesting. I'm not sure if it's 100% true, but it makes a lot of sense. So in this video, this test they did in Russia, they basically synchronized the DNA of a dying man. Okay. And as soon as that dude died, they could track his soul as it traveled. At first, it shut off the computers. And when it booted back up, his soul was all the way across the galaxy. It moves at almost like the speed of thought. So I thought to myself, I'm like, whoa, that's pretty hardcore, right? That makes a lot more sense in how this game is. Then you have to also break down, like in this hard light hologram, is that just where we are sending our consciousness? Are we really residing in a galaxy far, far away, projecting into this space, into this video game, into this hard light hologram to evolve our lower selves, to make different choices that may or may not affect our future, hopefully in a positive way? But in what sort of projection field, or what someone, you'd have to then start questioning, well, what's the level of consciousness? I can tell you that when I've stepped into my higher selves consciousness a couple times, especially that one time I did it in Istanbul, we were helping transport all those kids after the earthquake. When my higher self, or that dude, showed up and he glanced at the city, he saw every single life form above and below ground in one blink. He also saw them all the way down to the molecular level. That means you're staring at a target in a building at 30 miles. It went into the building, scanned the entire energy signature of the being, then broke it down to the molecular structure, down to the atomic spin of rotating the atoms and back. And that's one person in a building at 30 miles. He glanced and stared at the entire city with that much data. The amount of data compression I speak of is something that a human being cannot even begin to understand. It's beyond us. It was never created for us. It's not, you would never have that sort of data compression or ability and put yourself in a physical membrane and walk around like a little gummy bear. You just would never do it. What I'm trying to express to the planet is beings like that exist, and they're monitoring this game 24/7, 365. That's what I'm trying to express to you. Another thing too, if you guys saw that video and they're filming the sun and there's like a weird hand that was like, looked like it was stirring a pot of gumbo. You guys seen that? You see like a hand, like what's that reflection in the sun? And there's like a hand going like this. It's kind of like the Men in Black stuff, when they go into the different lockers and they're like, you have no idea how big the universe is. And you're like, oh my God. What I'm getting to, ladies and gentlemen, just realize there are parameters to this reality. Our job is to help facilitate uplifting humanity into a higher vibrational state and transmute all the lower dimensional stuff and truly make the choice what we wish to keep for future timelines and which timelines, right, or polarities no longer serve. So I think that's truly what it is. Yeah, I mean, you guys got a video. You guys filming the sun, and it looks like there's 5 weird fingers, and the thing is, it looks like it's, stirring a pot of gumbo, Jamie. Okay? So, you guys open your brains to that level. Well, obviously staying grounded and all this other jazz. What I'm getting to is just know that our creator and there are higher entities and beings. I don't even say entities. There are larger, more conscious life forms watching this game than you could ever imagine. That's all I'm trying to say. All right. I love you guys. Light and plasma. That's exactly right. Absolutely. Light speed is not the limit. Absolutely. It is not. Much love from Russia. Listen, much love to Russia. Love it. Joseph, I'm not going back this time as anything. Hey, listen, you're going to come back, Cosmic Nirvana. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, listen, I want all you guys to graduate and go on vacation with me. How does that sound? I'm good. Wherever we come from, I'm like, I have the VIP vacation package for all my friends and family that came down here. Thanks so much. You know what I mean? So let's get to some cards. You guys having fun? Yeah. Listen, I'm your best friend. Like, imagine, dude, check this out. Imagine you're in trouble. Like, you get in trouble and you're like, I don't know if you guys ever remember that movie where like the guy's being judged. It's like an 80s or 90s movie, and the guy's like, he's at like this little like town. If you guys do the name of the movie, please put it in the comments. And that one lady that is really cool actress, she's like has like all this awesome heroic stuff in her life review, and then like his is all like by a lion. Like, it was the most hilarious thing. Come on, put the name of the movie. It's not called Judgment, but like you can eat all the pasta you want and you don't gain it, you don't gain any weight. Defending your life. Thank you. Hey, listen, dude. This is how I feel my role is. Imagine you're like that dude in Defending Your Life, all right? Jason, you're in that room and there's like the guy, I use 51% of my brain, right? And he's in there and there's the judge or the judges, right? And you're like, oh, you're going to go back. And then you have like a homie like moi roll in and go, whoa. I'd like to go ahead. I have some new evidence. I'd like to submit as evidence to the court judge. You know what I mean? And I'm like, this guy did an amazing job. Let's show how it was so difficult. And what were the things that aren't in that report? Let's talk about the Wi-Fi radiation. Let's talk about how the toxicity. Let's talk about the unconsciousness, shall we? Let's talk about how much Bluetooth has been pulsing through this being's face for the last 30 years. Action. What I'm getting to is that all of us deserve a pat on the back for putting up with all this BS, still staying positive, still staying in your heart. And like I said, the strongest of the strong can take this place, go toe to toe with it and still stay in your heart and want to help. Those are the strongest beings that exist in the universe. So it's very easy to be service to self, dude. It's not difficult to only think about yourself. That's not the highest level of consciousness. Are we clear? Okay. There's more than one color in the Crayola crayon box. Okay? There's a full rainbow of colors. Sorry. But let's be honest. Cards, let's get it. Yeah. It makes sense when you hear it. You're like, that does make sense. I'm like, I'm telling you, it makes sense. All right. Defending Your Life. Listen, if any of you guys need me, look, if you guys have not seen this movie, Defending Your Life, and maybe younger people have never seen it, watch it. It's hilarious. Okay. Looking at his past life, and he was like a tribesman. He's getting like run down by a lion. I was laughing so hard. He's like, oh. All right, I might actually have to put it in the trailer next video. Okay, enough cards. I love you. I'm just trying to share that with you guys. There's big things coming, and I just want you guys to be a part of it. All right, card time. Let's get it. For this week coming up, let's go right into our angelics, shall we? Cards. Okay, cards. Okay. Okay, no more ranting. You know what I mean? No more ranting. You nailed it. Thank you. And cards. Okay. All right. For the angelics, Archangel Oracle of the week. The angelics. What do we got? Zadkiel, karmic release. It's time to release what's holding you back and step into more radiant self. If that isn't spot on, it's time to release what's holding you back and step into a more radiant self. Ladies and gentlemen, karmic release. Zadkiel. Second card is Amethyst, Metamorphosis. You are in a vortex of deep transformation. Surrender to the process that's unfolding. Okay? Ladies and gents, you could be going through some weird physical issues and you can't explain why. Well, maybe we're going through a metamorphosis. Keep detoxing, keep working on yourself, keep trying to stay in a positive manifestation, and speak kindly to your body, please. Your body is kind of like a very happy Labrador, and it's like a puppy. If you're mean to your dog or if you're mean to your body, it only wants to serve you. It only wants to make you happy. And I realize as I get older, you know, you twist an ankle, you stub a toe, you're like, come on, I'm just trying to go to the bathroom. You like stub a toe, it like drops you, right? What I'm trying to get to is like, come on, be nice to your body, okay? Some of you guys more than others, all right? Some of you guys are all cocktailed up and you just wake up in the morning with like scratches and broken, you know, like what happened? You got hammered and fell on the table. That's what happened there, John. I'm just kidding. No, we have the footage, John. We're all here watching you. No, we're always here. Unfortunately, you know, we're all bound together. So even if I don't want to watch, I can still hear it, you know, in my peripheral, just hammered and then crash. We all were there. It's kind of like Instagram without having a phone, John. Okay, I'm just kidding. I don't know who John is, but there aren't no secrets on this planet. I'm trying to be real. Hey, figure it out. I'm sorry. That can go right off the rails. Okay. Yep. Oh, you guys are still going. Hang on. Yeah, I love you. I love you. Home is the heart. Listen, we're almost there, guys. I'm telling you right now. We're getting there. These vessels, yeah, put up a lot. You know. We're gonna go home to the angelic realm. Like, imagine we're like getting off the ship or like out of the portal, and there's like 20 of us. We're all like, "Hey, bro, like, I'm gonna go just like post up and take a nap. Like, I'll holler at you." And we're like coming back through like heaven, and we're like on like walking on the walk paths, and all the like angels are like in their houses, like watching us walk home with like wings, or just like, oh God, can somebody pull that knife out of my left wing? You got like a dagger in your leg. You're just like, oh God. Oh, hey, what do you mean there's an arrow in your back? Bro, lift your wing. I'm like, oh shit, can you pull that out? Oh God. What is that? Oh, it smells like reptilian. Look at that. It smells like some sort of sad. Smells like this guy didn't make it to the bird tribe. You know what I mean? And all the other angels are like, oh my God, those are the gnarliest dudes ever. And like little baby angels are like, but mommy, who are they? You're like, those are the strongest of the strong. They only go down there when Pops, our creator, needs them to flip a planet. And they flip many planets. And you're like, oh, wow, that's them. The funniest thing is, you guys, we're all in the locker room together. We don't realize we're actually the main characters in the game. That's the funniest thing about this entire reality. You don't realize that we're actually the main characters. And the rest of this shit is just background filler. You know? You're thinking no one's watching you. It's like Divergent. You're the main entertainment for at least 15 ships. You know what I mean? They've been watching you. They all know your names. You got girlfriends and boyfriends, you know, sewing your names into pillows off world. You don't even know who they are. You know, so it's not easy to be here. I'm just trying to give you guys a little joy. Open your mind to actually what you're doing. You're doing the job that many can't. Okay? We're not being punished. You got to realize that. We are not being punished. Almoria, again, spiritual force field. Protective light is surrounding you. You are safe. You guys, if you're having a weird thing, you're getting paranoia or like that weird like anxiety stuff, they keep pulling this card for a reason. El Moria, spiritual force field. Protective light is surrounding you. You are safe. Okay? You are safe. Huh? I don't even know what this is, but I'm like, sure. Yeah, anyways, you know, I'm always that angel that comes home with, and I just have arrows in my back. They never fight me in the front because I will smite you. It's always like some little dude like, bang, bang, you know, as you like fly by, like, bang, bang. It's always like, oh God, right in the kid, you know, like pulling these damn things out. You know, it's never head on. They don't want to play with me. I've had full blown talks with lots of beings, dude. And they go, we don't want to play with you. They don't want to fight me. They don't want to play with me. And eventually I had to grow up. Okay, listen, there was a time where I liked that stuff. I don't. They're like, we don't want to play with you. It's not fair. It's not fun. We don't want to be embarrassed. And we just don't want it. Because the thing is that the malice is different. It's different types of, there's different levels to this game. Commander Ashtar, leadership activation, time to evolve, trust in your ability to guide others. You guys, What did I say? It's time for you guys to get up and lead. Commander Ashtar, leadership activation for all ground crew. Time to evolve. Trust in your ability to guide others. Okay? That's you. That's your card, ladies and gentlemen. I am just the messenger. I am just the steward. I am just here to tell you I can pull a card. Okay? My guides tell me exactly what cards to pull. That's for you guys. Let's go right into the Nords. Let's see what they're up to. For all the Nordics out there, this is your reading for the week. First card is Fighting Spirit. For all my Nords out there, Fighting Spirit. Remember, Nordics are Palladians that will scrap. They're not going to run away. Fighting Spirit, okay? Not that Palladians run away. Listen, everyone loves the Palladians, and especially, you know what I'm talking about. You've seen them out there. But what I'm getting to is Nords are like, that's like some Odin flavor. Those guys don't run away from fights. So they're not all the same, even though they look the same. Now, tall white, I don't know. Is that a type of coffee? That's some sort of a beverage. Listen, oh, you're a tall white? Aren't you still a slave to the Draconian Empire? Isn't that, that's your boss, right? Yeah. And we still take orders? Okay, I was curious because I'm on this planet and apparently you're a big deal down here. Do you enjoy lying and stealing and confusing small children that are still growing their consciousness and evolution? Do you enjoy taking from them? Speak. Do you enjoy confusing beings of lower consciousness and taking advantage of them? Is that what you're into? Well, I didn't say that. We never intended, while you're following orders that look very similar and we have, recognized on many worlds. So pay attention who's using you to view them. It goes both ways. Next card for the Nords. Telling you, they're getting closer and closer, ladies and gentlemen. That energy is going to show up here, and it's going to be a lot different than when people think. Creativity for us Nords. Creativity. Okay, creativity. All right. Yeah, they run away. They don't want it. They don't want it. The thing with me, they sweet blondes. Listen, Jeremy, calm down. Listen, everyone loves a good blonde. You know what I mean? It's a sweet, sweet blonde out there in the desert, Jeremy. We know where you are out there. We know where you are. Scan, rescan. Yep, everything. Wolves of the Pallades, baby. The wolves of the Pallades. Creatively kicking ass. And you guys, I just, there's some different channels coming through. We want everyone to get along. But this hiding, it's not going to be allowed. Just like the Germans in World War II at The Hague. We were just following orders. Oh, you were? Well, you can follow these orders right to the Hangman's News. Or right to your left is the Hangman's News. Or to the right is the firing squad. Hey, I'm just following orders too. Would you like to go left or right? So, don't do, what did they say? Make dumb decisions, win stupid prizes? Be nice to one another. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm pulling a Gods and Titan book. I just feel like it. Let's get a God and Titan in here. Some sort of like, you know what I mean? Maybe something a little older. You know what I mean? I remember my first clone. Hey, calm down. I remember my first clone. Okay, listen. They don't come out right the first time. I know. They're kind of kooky. We get it. All right. We get it. They don't come out. I remember remember my first clone. Aries, war. Just straight out the gate. You know what I mean? Look. It's a war of consciousness, ladies and gentlemen. You know? It's just here we go. You know what I mean? Aries is war. All right. Maybe it's a war on consciousness. Okay? God, I pull Aries card right out the gate. You know, hey, what card are you going to pull? War? Okay, calm down. Can I get something? Give me a... You are pulling the Titan cards. I'm like, I know. It's just... You know, sometimes you just get it, you know? Sometimes you're just down here like a little grasshopper. You know what I mean? Just asking questions here. Green Man, abundance. Okay? So what this is you have a choice, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the shift. For everyone out there, listen. You have one timeline that leads to this. Aries, war. Okay? That's that night side polarity. That's where we don't want to go. And then what do we have on the 5D or the left side, right? The light side, your heart side reality. Abundance. Okay? Choose that heart, right? Yin and yang, they go together, man. Yin and yang, right? Just pay attention to which wolf you guys are feeding. Pay attention, man. You get right on like a Hoffen Dark Fleet, you know. You're sitting there talking to, you know, choffing. You know what I mean? You're like, hey, choffing, Hinden, Bunsen, Vinsen. You're like, hey, bro, I remember my first clone. Whose is it? You gotta look at him. The clone doesn't even know it's a clone. He's like, what is he talking about? I'm like, he's got your eyes. I see it. He's got your eyes. You know what I mean? How did they convince me to be in this little container? Every single time, sometimes I wake up, I'm like, how did you convince me to be in this little container? Dragon Riders. All right. It's fun. I'm in a good mood. They're like, wait. Hey, it's cool. Listen, now that I'm here, I ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? We're going to have a lot of fun. Can't wait to get to know you. Missed you. Sorry, all the adults were off on the other side of the galaxy defending it. You know what I mean? Well, you little kids were running some sort of weird, you know, adolescent program down here. These are jokes, Aurora and Maxialu. Your true power is the light of your own magic. Again, remember that you are powerful, magical creature. I like being. Remember how powerful, magical you are, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I do not know why these cards are shuffled. I don't even have a thing. Same card as us. So you are powerful. Your true power is your own magic. Right? What does it say? Your true power is the light of your own magic, your own consciousness, your own creative abilities. Okay. What's funnier? Yeah, it's like a tribunal, and you go in there and you go, hey, who's seen this before? The guy that goes in there and goes, those are them. Those are the clones. I know it. Okay, that sounds like it's the first time you ever saw one. Or the guy walks in and goes, hey, I remember my first clone. I mean, not bad. Not bad. I mean, symmetry is a little off on the right. Symmetry. Was that from the bag? Like, what is it? Symmetry's off. You even see this? The symmetry's off. Just kidding. All right. Magic of unicorns. We're having fun. Listen, we're having fun. Guys, we're having fun. Anyone else feeling like a wave slam? Yes. Absolutely. Aries and dynamic. Yes. Dragonheart. Magic for the win. Okay, more cards. Do you guys like the comedy or you just want cards? Like cards. You're like, feed me, Seymour. You just want more cards. Feed me. Give me my reading, man. All right, for the Palladians, you know them, you love them. Tied white little jumpsuit on a Tuesday. Little bubble gum. Little hug. Little Care Bear stare. Let's get down here. Come on. Come on. Don't be so far away. I ain't going to bite you. Get over here. Come on. Cool. not gonna bite you much. No, I'm just kidding. Here. I know. Oh, they want to make a sentence. Okay, that's the first one. I feel like Coco the gorilla. Wasn't that the one that could like sign language? Human. Good. We love human, but human. Duh. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Pick the card for Coco. Here. Okay. Sorry. If it's too much, I apologize. I don't want to make a joke of the whole game. It's a very this is a house of learned doctors, right? Stepbrothers. This is a house of learned doctors. Refreshing oasis. Nurture yourself. Gather your strength. Okay, for my fellow Palladians out there, refreshing oasis. Nurture yourself. Gather your strength. Okay? Gather your strength. The next card, the freedom of truth. Communicate honestly. Be who you truly are. Thank you. You know, listen. You know, you run into the head guy, you know, of the Turds, and you go, "Hey, man, I bumped into your clone." Wow, right? Did you know? I'm just kidding. I don't know why I'm on this clone thing. It's all gonna come out. I don't know. They're, you know, eventually they're gonna be like, "Yeah, there's unensouled beings. Hi, yay!" You know, whatever. And like, it's kind of weird. It's different, like having than having like a robot you program. If it's your clone and it's kind of like special sauce, like you take it to the party and it's like you at like 20 and you're like 80-year-old man. You're like, "Hi, this is Robert, and this is Robert Jr." And Jr.'s like, "Hi, hello." And you're kind of looking at the guy going, "Yo, dude, like, I don't think that was a good copy." He goes, I know. What are you going to do? He's good for signing, e-signing. He can e-sign whatever you want. Put it together. Okay. We're going to pull a Celtic card for the RV, and then we're going to pull our normal Astro cards. Okay? And then maybe I shall pull a Susan Walter card, because everyone loves Susan Walter. She's fantastic. She makes the raddest cards. Yeah, we're going to pull one of those. Care Bears all day. Listen, who doesn't love a Care Bear? Let's have a snuggle party. Listen, it's a snuggle party. Somebody invite the Palladians, okay? I'm not saying there's not warrior guy Palladians. Calm down. Are there? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm sure they're really impressive. Here's my question. Why are they having the Palladians come in here when the Syrians are so much better at war? Can anyone answer that for me? Like, the Syrians are like one of the best. It's strange. A Syrian like Jedi would be like worth 1,000. I don't get it. Maybe it's because they're too upper dimensional. They already graduated, so they're not going to allow them into the game. I hear that a lot, ladies and gentlemen. There are certain species that are so advanced that they're like, they can't come in to help you. I'm like, why not? They're like, it wouldn't be fair. So you can't have them in the game, son. I'm like, really? They're like, yeah, one of those dudes in the game can shut down a city. So what are you saying? I'm just like, I'm just trying to find some sort of harmonious match to the negativity. And like, here's my thing about the universe. Let's be honest. If you slow down humanity 100 years, let's just say, hid the truth, slid it down, let's say 200 years, hid the truth and slow down humanity, our consciousness and our evolution. How many like Syrian or Lyran Jedi, right, does that equal to throw into the game to speed it back up? 100, 1,000, 144,000, 144 million. Everything in the universe is numbers. So I'm just trying to say, what is it? Maybe I'm just posing some questions for your guys' subconscious. If you slow down evolution on a planet for 200 years, let's just say. I know it's been a lot longer than that, guys. I know there's a car and the reptilian and the wah-wah. I get it. Let's just say 200 years. How much acceleration can you then adapt and bring in to counter that? You slow down the evolution of 8 billion people based upon a handful of 388,000 and change jackasses. How many Jedi can they have in the game? In what dimensions can they have all their dimensional powers? How many versions of the multiverse are allowed to interact in this plane? How many access to the plasma tunnels and the plasma fields? How many doors can be accessed? Are you going to allow that level of consciousness into the game? Is it necessary? These are things I ponder all the time. Definitely not thinking human shit or whatever this is. Listen, I love humans. The human manifestation. I'm just trying to say that's not how I'm processing reality. RV Intel. Here we go. Everyone's excited. Let's get it. We are all one. Absolutely. Yeah, you guys. Listen, I'm just trying to behave. I love you guys. You guys are all over it. Listen, balance. Listen, balance. Again, I'm not taking a stance. I'm just saying strategy, Rion. Make love, not war. That's what I'm saying. Caesar's energy cards of fire. Yeah, I'm just asking questions. Like I said, I am just your humble card puller. Card time. All right. This is for the RV. While I do the RV cards, ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to go ahead and punch in and where around this beautiful world you're watching from. All right, card time for the RV. Let's go. For this week coming up. If you say so. Which one? Got 3 conversations going on simultaneously over here. The Achiever, Birch. The Achiever, number 1. Birch, the Achiever. Guy looks like a grown-up Zelda that hit the bars a little too hard in his early 20s. All right, there he is. Birch, the Achiever. I'm going to have to read this. I don't know. So this is for Celtic astrology. We got Birch. I'll pull 2. Oh my God. Cat, number 2. This is strange. Cat, number 2. Birch, the Achiever, and Cat, number 2. All right. Let's get it. Big what up to my brother, Mr. Brian Sang. What up, Zachary? If you guys want to check out the Full Disclosure Now conference, the link is also in this description. Use my coupon code. I will be out there in July. Hot fire with my brother Tone, teaching you guys all the sacred arts of defense against the jackasses and waking up a lot of people that need a little kick in the butt. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people out there. Use your heart, right? It's time to wakey. Your heart is a fusion engine. It is also the key necessity for activating the rest of your body to actually do supernatural things. Your heart needs to be on and cranking. Okay. First card, Birch the Achiever, 1. So long. Birch the Achiever. If you were born during the season of Birch, you strive for excellence in all aspects of your life. You are driven by a need to improve yourself or any situation you encounter. Your zeal for perfection is part of your high ambition and aspiration, and you inspire those around you to fulfill their own potentials too. If a leader is needed, you step forward to serve with grace and dedication. New beginnings suit you well after a time of purification to release the old. The season of Birch incorporates the new year and in the northern hemisphere, turning all of the planet toward the light. Through much winter still remains, brighter days are coming. Ooh! All right. Oh, God. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we're waiting for these brighter days, all right? Come on now. Blowing up. Calm down, everybody. Calm down. You guys are already taking up all the hotel rooms. If you guys don't know that, the link's in the description. Please take advantage. All those hotel rooms are half off for our conference in October. I only have so many rooms that are going to be half off. Okay? Should we have it blocked in all countries? I think so. Let me just go ahead and put my music on. I can't. I need music. It doesn't work right. Ooh. All right, the cat. The cat. Okay, I'm getting it. The cat. And then we'll get into the other one for RV Intel. Sorry, ladies and gents, this is for the cat. The thinker. It says two cat. Okay, the cat. Those born in the sign of the cat possess lightning quick intelligence, instinct, and intuition. They can see in the dark, metaphorically speaking, always finding a way through the troubled times with assuredness and skill. The cat guards the other world and will accompany you in your travels there. Cat people may seem aloof, but they are merely observant, silent, and mysterious. The cat bides its time and knows just when to pounce. Ooh! So let me get this straight. If this is based upon the RV, so basically going into the winter months, the Birch, number 1, October-ish, right? And then knowing when to pounce between now and then, more or less. Oh, that's the window. It's between now and Birch, winter. Now in October. Knowing when to pounce. Okay, let's go into our astro cards. Okay. It could be on Monday, by the way. Just saying. That'd be awesome. Listen, that'd be fantastic. But I'm just trying to say between now and this time of year. Okay. If you are new, hi, nice to meet you. These are my eyes. How are you? All right. How are you, Miss Hudak? I see you over there. Barbara. Big what up to Dr. Sandra, my brother Chris, the whole family. Love you guys. Tone, Miss Ava, Miss Niece. All right. Mr. Palmer, Mr. Smith, you know who you are. I feel you. I see you. Okay. 9th house, exploration. First card for the RV for this week coming up. 9th house, exploration. Does this mean testing is going on? I don't know. I'm looking at this exploration. You guys are who are the real astrologers. Here's the first one. Okay. Here we go. Exploration. I feel like they're testing the system, the new quantum financial system. That's what that card reminds me of. What do we got here? All right. Whoa. It's the chair. Goodness gracious. Uh-oh. Second card is solar flares. Activate. Solar flares. Activate. Okay. It's coming. It's coming. Let it rip, dude. Solar flares activate. Okay, I'm doing one more. Doing one more card. Freaking solar flares are inbound. Eleventh house, community. All right, community. 11th house, community. So first house, 9th house, exploration. Hot tamale here. Exploration. Okay. Then we have Solar Flares, activate. Okay. Third card is Community. All right. Let's go see where you guys are punching in from, shall we? Let's see it. Oh my goodness gracious. You guys are on fire. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is the age of Aquarius. All right. Rabbit holes. All right. Croatia, Colorado, Massachusetts, Australia, Colorado, Sedona. What up, Rain? Whoa. What up, Rain? UK, Canada. All right. New York. Calm down. It's like Toronto over here. Columbus, Ohio. All right. LA. All right. Georgia, baby. Loosh Market, Minnesota. You know what I mean? The Loosh Market of Minnesota. That's so funny. It's the damn Loosh. You know, that reminds me of the movie Hellboy. It's the damn Farmer's Market. No, I don't know. I'm just kidding. No, it's my plums. Farmer's Market. Pennsylvania. Sarasota, Florida. Finland. Seattle, North Carolina. Kansas City. I had a dream last night. XRP hit 1,000. Let's go. Let's go. That's fantastic. Yes, please. Maine, USA, LA. Let's go RV already. Let's go. Filling the house, baby. Inglewood, Queensland, Sweden, UK, North Carolina, Poland, Minnesota. Yes, there we go. Queen Victor, I love it. Bird symbolizes the beginnings and associated with spring fertility traditions. Please, please, spring sounds great. Birch water, the best. Listen, bar hopping Zelda. Listen, you guys, if you guys don't know who Link is, now you do. I wish I was in Sedona. Look, Australia. You guys, UK, New Zealand, Australia, Sedona. Christine, let's get it. 444, baby. Tustin, OC, let's get it. I love it. I love it. Energy and joy. Love it. Was super cool last year. Thank you. X-ray vision. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Tree of life, Lyran power. You know what's up. My cat is right with me right now. That's what's up. Look, cats know what's up. That's why you can't tell them to. You can't train a cat to sit or do anything. They just kind of look at you like, yo, what up, homie? We have a cat. He's like, is it food time or is it time for you to clean my potty? It's up to you. You either, is it time for you to feed me or to change the potty? You got two choices. Oh, okay. I shall grant you my appearance. You shall be able to pet me for 30 seconds, no more, and then I need treats. That's a cat. Dogs are completely different. All right. Let's go. I'm so ready, you guys. Can we just like hit the gas on the Flash and form Voltron? I mean, like, I'm over it. Ireland, baby. Norway, Tone, Winnipeg. You guys are still crushing. Hey, Bastrop, you better come out to Texas and Dallas, baby. Come out to Dallas. All right. For all you guys that did the solar activation and in Bastrop, please come on out. The link is in the Telegram groups. Oh, if you guys are in the Telegram groups, I already have the link for the hotel there. The link to the event is on our TMudStore.com page under events. All right, check it out. From Michigan, Philadelphia, Nashville. And yes, those are the pre-conference prices. You guys are going to go up for there. It's a very nice venue, so it's very expensive. California. Watching from Atlantis, UK, New Zealand. All right. All right, here we go, you know. What else we got? 100% and Dallas. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are absolutely fire. And I hope you guys have a very beautiful Memorial Day weekend. You know, to be honest with you. You guys have a good time out there. Don't get too crazy. Listen, I know some of you guys like to get crazy. You guys stay in your hearts and, you know, have some fun this weekend. But obviously, you know, keep it in the raft, all right? Keep it in the boat. Don't be driving around doing stupid stuff, please. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I just love you from the bottom of my heart. It's always a pleasure to be here with you guys. You know what I mean? Little Nashville, I love you. It's always a pleasure being with you guys here every week. And I do have an interview with Mr. Sang Brian, the producer of the Full Disclosure Now conference on Wednesday, I believe at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I also have a interview with Issa next week as well. With that, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Hopefully, this is the week with the RV. And until then, moves are being made and manifestations are becoming manifest very, very rapidly. So take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Stay in your hearts. Until next time. All right. I love you guys very much. Peace.